Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Meredith Watson, Transmutation Igniter. And the reason that I picked that is because I've changed a lot in my personal life and my professional life. And my goal, what I truly desire to help other people with, is to really know that they are a child of the infinite source and that everything they want is already theirs. Wealth, zen, joyful, purpose driven life, knowing who you truly are at the core, loving who you truly are at the core, debunking and demolishing all of the shit that's been keeping you stuck all of your life. Which is why I want to talk about, what do you want that you don't have? Could it be that it's a belief that you can't have what you truly want? And I want to dig deeper into that. For the longest time, I hung out with some pretty interesting people. I like to keep my social circle very eclectic. I like to talk to all kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds because it takes all kinds of people to make up the world. But as I walk through life and I get to know more people and I get to talk to more people and coach more people and challenge more people to uncover their badass narratives, I slowly but surely start to figure out that some people like to stay stuck in their own shit. They don't want to grow, they just want to stay in that low resonating debacle that they're in. Like they're just so driven to prove that the man's got them down and the life can't be great and they are so broken and so torn up and their past determined who they were going to be today, and you can't hope for the good because they've had so much bad in their life. And wherein I understand, don't get me wrong, I do. Every choice, every move, everything that occurs in our life, at some point we have to decide and choose that we are going to change the narrative, that we're going to rewrite the chapters. And from this day forward, we're going to decide, make a conscious choice to live a life that truly lights us up and builds us up. Because at the end of the day, you have yourself. And you can choose to complain about how this doesn't work and that doesn't work and the kids won't act right and your mate's not loving and you hate your job and you live in a terrible neighborhood and nobody cares about you and people have fucked you over your whole life. But complaining will do nothing but cause problems in your life. Complaining means that there's some problem with something that is going on in the universe. And the problem with that is the fact that the universe knows that there's no problems. The universe knows that everything that happens is happening for a reason. And it also knows that everything that happens in your life is a result of your own actions, emotions, and mindset, and then it has to do with laws of attraction. And that's why you really need to be appreciative and thankful for what you do have, because what you have is what someone else is begging and praying for. And when you have these moments that you just can't really get yourself into a high vibe, you can't really raise your vibration, you can't really get into a good mood or even a mood that motivates you to move forward, write a gratitude list. 10, 15, 20, I try to write 100. And get yourself back into that grateful, open, receiving mind frame, because you cannot receive when your hands are clutched in a fist of anger and deteriorating consciousness and you're not being open to what possibly could come your way that's what you want. And I started to really think about what it was I wanted and why I was looking outside of myself to receive that. All of my life, one way or another, I was told that I didn't matter and that how I was feeling was inauthentic and gaslit and told what I believed was true wasn't true. So it made me start to doubt my very truth, my very essence, who I was, what I believed, what I said, how I reacted, what was going on, and feeling as if I belonged anywhere. Looking to other people to validate that and feel worthy and for them to choose me and love me and make me feel wanted and validated. Well, in the truth of the matter is, people are only coming at you from their line of reference, their own personal stories, their wounds, their traumas, their struggles, their drama. And you can choose whether you want to stay in that relationship, whatever the relationship is, whether it's parental or marital or where you're the parent, or your friends or your coworkers or anything. It's a choice whether you want to stay in that low resonating and that low vibrational environment. We're all having a spiritual experience. We're also here in this world, we are spirits having this human experience. And we have to decide if on our journey we're going to be the light or we're going to be the darkness. And I wrote this quote the other day, And I really feel like it resonates so well with exactly where I am. And it's really about deciding to look within yourself and who you truly are and be that light and be that tunnel at the end of the tunnel where people can really look to you and know that there is a good thing at the end of the struggle. And even if you just have to be that light for yourself. And a part of that is stopping the shoulda, coulda, and woulda whirlwind. You can't change the past, but you can change everything about the future and make it your own. Truly love yourself, truly own yourself, truly allocate your fuck budget to where you're only giving your fucks and your concerns to the things that matter. And one of the quotes I had was, I am light. In darkness, I am always a source of light. The dark stands no chance against me. I went through incredibly autonomous, not really autonomous, an incredibly awful, that's a better word, awful depression. And it lasted a little shorter than a week. But there was one day I was literally living in increments of 60 seconds. And if I couldn't see past 60 seconds. Like, it was like, this is my 60 seconds, and then I'm going to get through this 60 seconds, and I'm going to get to the next 60 seconds. But that's all that I can subscribe to, because I cannot give any more than that. So I got through those 60-second increments, and I started to figure out where this pain was deriving and what I was going to do about it. And where I was going to go with getting out of it. And so I got into this movement. I started moving. I started getting the dance out. I started getting the music out, and I started moving my body. And I could see the change and upping my vibration and changing my mood and changing my mindset. And then I started journaling up a fuck. I just journaled everything. I just let it all come bubbling out and really looked at my feelings for what they were and decided that I was once again looking so much for validation from someone else. I was looking for them to choose me, them to own that I was important to them, and just to validate my very existence. And I couldn't believe that I could be happy without them. I could be happy without their validation, happy without their love, happy without their hugs, happy without their words. But I could give myself the things that they were giving me, because I could give it to myself without pain attached, and stress, and tension, and anxiety, and depression. And as much as I love this person, I didn't want the love and the happiness and the joy and the euphoria to come attached with pain and tension and anxiety and depression, and feeling lack in a lack mentality and scarce that I didn't have whatever it took for them to love me and choose me and be with me and own our relationship. But it comes down to, what about me says that I'm not worthy of more than that? What about me says that I'm not worthy of just being loved for who I am and not having that pain attached? Love does not have to be attached to pain. And when we open ourselves up to being a high vibration for the things that we want, the very thing we want at the core is love and attention and someone to choose us. Choose yourself. Every single day, choose you. Every single day, choose your choice. Every single day, choose to take this breath and then the next breath and live in that moment and be mindful of how great and awesome it is that you are here. You have a purpose and you are driven to be here, if nothing else, to teach someone else that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I challenge you to delve deep into what it is that you want and why it is that you don't have it. Do you truly believe that you are a child of an infinite source and that everything you want is yours to have, including wealth and zen and a joyful, purpose-driven life? Do you truly believe that that's yours to have? And if you don't, why don't you? I truly believe that you don't have what you want because you don't believe that you deserve it. And you don't have the knowledge of the root cause, and you're not healing the issue around why you don't think you have it. And everything has a root cause, a reason, and effect. And our job is to find out what it is so we can capitalize on that newfound knowledge and create abundance that we deserve, because we are the children of an infinite source, and why shouldn't we have what we deserve? So I started the Transmutation Ignition movement. And it's very dear and near to my heart because it's finally a baby project of the pain that I've been through and the growth and the cleansing and the spiritual awakening and literally finally understanding for me what it means to be woke, what it means to be awake. And in the Transmutation Ignition movement, It's about overcoming the mental bullshit so that you can really know that you're a child of an infinite source and that everything you want is yours to have. Wealth, zen, a joyful, purpose-driven life. And how you can help other people, who they are, and what it is that you do that could help them grow and move forward in their life and catapult their life. How you can inspire potential buyers to buy from you so that you can help them in the most magical and authentic way. And then, of course, you have unlimited coaching from me. You can reach out to me 24/7 and you'll get a coaching directive or a resource from the resource library. And I truly believe that this movement is something that I was called to do long before I ever knew what my calling was. We all have a calling, we all have a mission, we all have something we came here to accomplish. And I challenge you to take note of what that is for you, address it, and live it, and own it, and be the best you, because no one can be a better you than you. And if you want help, reach out to me. I will hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and I wish you all the love and light. Thanks for joining us for our latest hot topic on Phoenix Radio, where we rise above the ashes as we discuss mindset meandering and life hacks and business mastery. Be wealthy and zen, invest in your wealth. If you have questions about life, business, or mindset, email questions to meredithw@consultant.com and we'll do our best to address your issues on the show. Be wealthy and zen and invest in your wealth at www.wealthyzen.life.